like a puzzle game similar to Portal, but it's not. It's got you have to control different things. I don't. It looked like an interesting Portal style game that came out a long time ago, and I picked it up. And then I just started playing, and I know almost nothing about it. It's got some crazy psychological elements I didn't know were there.
Like what?
Like spoilers, but one lady's telling you you're on the moon trying to, or on an alien spaceship trying to destroy it in order to save mankind. And every once in a while you get a tiny, and I guess she's the only person on the ISS or something, like you have almost no communication with anyone else but her. And then every once in a while this other guy gets a message through, really staticky. He says, "It's all lies, don't believe her. They're just going to test you until you die," and shit like that. Just like,
that is...
what the fuck is going on? And like, as you're going, the entire game is getting more run down and decrepit. Like it's breaking down. It's really insane. I love it.
I just wanted a friend!
You know, we should record a lot more together.
I feel like it would be a lot more fun, yeah.
Yeah, especially now that I know you do gaming videos.
Well, since you... I'm not going to say anything salty, but you know what I want to say.
I don't. I genuinely don't. You keep throwing me off with shit.
About SMPs and... After what we heard tonight...
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, no, I had no
you know
idea
what
where
I'm
you were
thinking.
going with that. Yeah.
Huh?
I sort of know what you're talking about now, but you had totally lost me. But you could join. I've got... This is a multiplayer series. I've got... My other Minecraft series is a single player, an open-ended single player, so that I can just have guests on whenever. It was supposed to be multiplayer, but it's been mostly just me for a long time.
Wait, how do you do it single player and then move on to... Well, this is basically single player too.
It's single player, and I open it up via Hop, Hamachi, Log Me In, that kind of stuff.
Oh, I can't do Hamachi.
Yeah, and this isn't single player. I think I have 1 or 2 episodes of single player of this. I just grab whoever's available, and it's over a couple days, someone's bound to be available. So I've had you, Soul, Wuzzy, Andrew, a couple other people. I've had a variety of people on here, and it's awesome. It's also nice to have a set so that you can say, I won't record this without other people playing, because then it just turns, for me, that's what I did with my other series, and it just turned into single player. Not so much fun.
Yeah.
But...
What'd you say?
I basically, in my other series, I said, basically, you know, this will be a single player, this will be multiplayer, but if I can't find anyone, I'll just record it single player, and then it's become almost exclusively single player. So, not as much fun.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, it's gone.
Do you have any food?
I threw some to you.
I have some apples, but that's it.
Yeah, I threw you a couple apples. I'm working on getting you more right now.
Why do I have a slime ball?
I dumped that in my inventory earlier. Hold on. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get you. I'm gonna just start grabbing you some shit to help you. Since I wasn't really doing anything anyway, besides looking around doing jack shit. That's still something that's really hard to do. I've still noticed that even I've done this for years, it's really hard to talk and play a game at the same time.
It can be.
I mean, like, focus on the game. Like, when we were having a conversation, I wasn't focused on the game at all.
Oh, yeah. No, basically, if I have, like, an actual thing that I need to talk about or want to talk about, I usually go caving, because I can just go caving and not really pay attention to what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm fairly good at that, but, like, the other day I did a caving video and in the video, usually what I do is I usually find something to talk about beforehand, but that one I just let myself go and I just let myself go and I said just talk about whatever, and it became a tips on how to get into an SMP video.
Interesting. See,
while I'm recording it.
I always get into the first thing I normally do when I sit down to record, especially Crafting Dead, is go, hey everybody, what's going on? It's John21 here. And then immediately followed by, I should have thought of something to talk about this episode. Like, almost every time. It's ridiculous.
I'm more of a freeform. I just talk about whatever the heck comes to mind. The most structured talks I have for YouTube are podcasts, and those are still pretty unstructured.
Yeah. I mean, same here, but... And I don't want to make, like, a hard structure to my videos. I want to keep them freeform, you know, playing whatever I want, that kind of stuff. But it doesn't... It's hard to both remember what to talk about and play at the same time. I don't know. My brain just didn't...
Yeah, no, there are some points still in my video, like in that same video that I was telling you about, my tips for SMP video. I was watching it or whatever, and I'm literally like, I'm talking, and then I get distracted by something in the game, somebody else's house, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I start talking, and I'm like, okay, where was I again?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, podcast stuff. Oh, whose house is this? And literally, it's literally...
Basically,
literally, I say one sentence. It's, oh, yeah, podcast stuff. Anyways, that's going good. Oh, whose house is this?
Yeah. I do that as well. It's just like, it's really hard to maintain trains of thought and play a game at the same time. I was actually having a conversation with another friend who very briefly did gaming videos on YouTube. I mean, by that I mean like 10 videos or something like that. Maybe not even, I don't know. But,
okay, I know people who have done one video and then been like, oh, I think I'm going to take a break.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's something you have to commit to. Like, it's not something you can just do one-offs of.
Yeah, that's true. Like, for me, I'm trying, but like so much like life and stuff goes on as well, and it's like...
And I guess part of that
is... that I'm thinking of life is like, it's an obstruction. Well, not an obstruction, but like... Do you know what I mean?
Like, it gets in the way a lot?
Yeah, it distracts a lot.
Yeah, I have both sides of that. There's too much going on, and it's distracting, and also at the same time, it's just like, I've been running into this a lot recently. I don't know what to do here, because it's like, I could easily not do this, so it's like, I have the list of things I gotta do, and it's like, I have to get all of these things done. I don't really. Most of them are things where, like YouTube, where I say I have to get them done, but I'm the only one holding myself to it, and I kind of get stuck with, okay, if I'm gonna cut something out, I get stuck with, I do the exact opposite. I have to get it all done as soon as possible, and I get stuck with, okay, there's too much on my plate right now, so what can I cut out? And then I kind of look at it and go, okay, what on here is the least important thing to me right now? And then I kind of go, okay, this isn't as important, but then it's a domino effect. It's like, okay, if this is unimportant enough I can cut, so is everything else. So it's just like, I don't know what to cut. And I've had that recently. But, I don't know.
No, I'm much better with vlogs, like staying daily with vlogs and like keeping committed to vlogs than I am with gaming. Yeah. I don't know why. I've just always found like vlogs easier to talk to the camera, easier to find content for, easier for everything. How does this look so far? Good, bad?
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Kind of small, but... And I actually totally was going to do vlogs at one point. I bought a vlogging camera, I did all of that, and then I realized I don't do anything. So...
Well, that's why, that's a big thing for what I did for vlogs, just because I mentioned to you how I feel like life gets in the way sometimes. Yeah. Why not use that? Why not use that and
for me,
let it get in the way and then use that for your channel?
Yeah, for me, life getting in the way is, oh, I have homework, so I have to sit down at a computer and type code for 7 hours.
Oh no, that's something I do not want.
Yeah, for me, life getting in the way for me is, okay, I have to sit down and sit at a desk for a ridiculous amount of time, followed by doing that for 6 other things.
Question.
Yeah.
If you ever do you have the goal to make it to be successful on YouTube, or do you just do this because it's something to do?
I would love to be able to do YouTube as a job. I'm not trying to be successful. End game, I would like to make enough money so that I can use that as my primary source of income, so that I can be independent with it.
Funny story, I just had pork chops tonight for supper.
Yeah.
But no, no, like I'd love the big thing though to me is just make people smile and laugh
Yeah.
because I know how it
That's
feels to
why I
be
started YouTube, and that's
down.
why I got into it, and a lot
Yeah,
of
I've
times why I
always
keep
like
doing it. But
it's
I've
I hate
had,
it because sorry.
yeah, I've had times, I know Hutch has talked about this as well, where if you do something long enough, it gets old. It feels more like a job than something you want to do, and I've had that a lot of times with YouTube. I've had times
Really?
where, yeah, if you look at some of my video, or a lot of my videos, it's like, I'm not doing it because I'm having fun. I'm doing it because I told myself I have to do it. Because I know if I stop, I'm just gonna stop. I won't ever come back to it. And
That's how
YouTube's
I am.
yeah, YouTube's been the thing that I've been doing. YouTube is my longest running project right now. I have the most work to show. I have the most evidence to show for it. Obviously not subscriber count, but in number of videos, 1,300 plus, almost 1,400, and so I have the most. I have the most to show for it, and it's
Yeah.
plus you do meet a lot of great people. In fact, most everyone I've met, everyone I know at this point, I can name a couple names that I haven't met through YouTube, essentially, but there's not many.
Yeah.
Most of my friends
Well,
right now
most
are
of my
through
friends
YouTube.
are online.
Yeah, I have 3 friends. No, 4 friends IRL. One of them is moving out of state soon. Yeah, so I don't. Of course, compared to the number of friends I have online, it's about the same. Like, it's hard to, it's hard to say. Oh shit! I moved my hand and then I fucking pressed the wrong buttons. It's hard to say who your friends are, in my opinion. Like, I don't want to disclude anyone as my friends, but I don't count people as friends if I haven't talked to them in a few months. Like, they fall out of the close friends circle. Like Wuzzy, I haven't really done much with him in a long while.
So you don't consider him a close friend?
See, it sounds weird when you say it, but I don't know how to describe. What would you call that? It's like I haven't spoken to you in a long time, so
It depends. It depends on the person. Because there
yeah,
are people that I don't talk to for long periods of time. My friend Caleb, for
yeah.
example.
And I'm not saying you
I
just don't
mentioned
get along. I don't know what to call it. Maybe it's just me that's made that up, but it's like, okay, if I haven't spoken to you in a couple months, then you're not on my mind. You're not. It's weird. I don't know.
no, I keep in contact with almost everybody, as many people as I can. But like
I'm shit at keeping in
there are
contact with
some people
people.
that I fall out of contact with and just can't get back along with. But
Yeah.
like people like my friend Caleb, like we haven't talked in like 2 months now. But I know for a fact that the moment that we start talking again, it's going to be talking for weeks and weeks and just nonstop
Yeah,
talking.
and I have people like that. I have one guy in particular like that, and I met him, I think in kindergarten or something. Like we signed up for kindergarten almost the exact same time across the U.S. And I've known him for years. Like I've gone a couple years at a time without talking to him, and then I just go over to his house and hang out for a while one day, shit like that. But a lot of people, if I stop talking to them, it's just like I probably never talk to them again. That's just how it is. I don't know. I'm terrible at keeping up in contact with people. I don't know why, but
All right, I might be.
yeah.
Well, my earbuds just died.
We could probably wrap it up soon anyway.
Yeah, tell me if I'm echoing.
You're not. In fact,
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping this up now.
That was a good
'Cause we're just
discussion.
yeah, it was. It was awesome. It didn't visually not a lot happened. I just got some pigs and made a furnace, but
And
yeah.
you got video of me just walking around, just jumping around the house.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, this has been John Twait 1, and formerly a bunch of people, but currently just John Twait 1 and 343 Kento, aka Jamie, playing some more ASMP. Links to everyone's channels and stuff will be in the description if I can find them, and if they were actually in the video for a significant portion of the video. But yeah, links to everyone will be down below. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Bye.